Good evening, my lovely TikTok friends. How are you today on this Wednesday, the 20th of May? We're nearly at the end of May and nearly towards the bank holiday, which is super exciting. So I'm just going to reverse my screen so you can see it properly, and we will get started on this evening's sewing events. So let's see who's going to join us this evening. So I'm going to start off with sorting this out. You might remember, which I don't know why that's there. You might remember this bit. So this is like leftover from the quilt that I was making, and now I'm turning it into a cushion. I got a few little bits and bobs ready. Hello Ted, welcome to you. So there's a few little bits and bobs to finish off, and we are going to be getting on and doing that. And then I've got hello Lottie, welcome Lottie. Hello SRS, welcome to you. So then I'm going to be doing another zippy pouch. I need to finish off, and then I've got something very special to do, which is the cushion that I'm working on for my friends for their wedding, and I've already drawn some bits on it which we're going to be stitching, and then I'm going to be starting to do the printer effect on it, so that's really exciting. So we'll see how far we get tonight. Hello Lottie, how are you Lottie? Have you started your new job yet? How is that going? So the first thing I want to do though before we head into the other room is, hello Alison, just work this little bit out. So this is eventually going to be an 18-inch cushion. So there's my 18-inch line there. I just need to put like some rulers on it just to make sure that I don't forget that is where we are going. So that's that one there. And then I'm just going to grab one just to go across the top. I mean, I think it's going to be an 18-inch. I think it is probably going to be an 18-inch cushion. That's what I reckon. It's fairly big. Good, not yet, but doing it tomorrow morning. How exciting, Lottie. Are you really excited to start doing that? I really hope you are. Hello, Charlotte. Let me just grab another ruler. Hold on a minute, my lovely people. There we go. Because I have some rulers in this room and some rulers in my other room. And I just want to make sure that I know where I'm going. I mean, I could go... What was I going to do as a 16-inch? I don't remember. I mean, no, it's not going to be 16-inch because it's already going over 16-inch. So, no, it's got to be 18. It's got to be 18. Okay, so there's actually still a bit to go then, isn't there? Can you see that? Are you excited but nervous as well? What are you going to be doing? Are you allowed to say, Lottie, what you're doing? Because it'll be fun. You will be absolutely fine. You will have a lovely time. And you meet new people, which is, hello, Cairo. Hello, Cairo. How are you? How is your shed? Does that come on any further? I'm just finishing off working out my cushion at the moment. And then, so I've got my little, I did some of them already. What am I making? So... Okay, so basically I've made a quilt that looks like that. You painted and laminated the floor. Well done. Hello, Marilyn. So I've made a quilt that looks like that, Cairo. And then these are the bits that are actually left over from when I was making the quilt. So I decided to make it into a cushion and then use up the little bits. Oh, yeah, so that one definitely is going to go there. Use up the little bits, like, you know, just to make it into a cushion. So, yeah, so that is basically what I'm doing. But I need to... put all these hexagons in the space down here because I can't remember how many more we've got to do. Tomorrow you'll be talking and put videos on screen. Some might be, oh no, you're making a homemade cuckoo clock, Cairo. Oh, but I hope it goes well, Lottie. I will be live tomorrow night, so if you want to come and tell us all about it, you are very welcome to, my lovely. I'm just going to put these here, and then I'm going to get a photo just to remind myself, okay, this is how, what we need to do. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Daisy. Thank you so much for liking my live. Please don't forget to share it as well so that other people know we have gone live. That would be really helpful. I'm just going to work this out. So I think, so I did have another one, which I think that one, the plan was to put that one down there. Like that, because these are probably going to be, yeah, they're going to be like half hexes. That's intriguing. Maybe I don't actually need that one. This week you won't be in the live. You will be busy. That's okay. We'll cry on screen, Lottie. Over the staff there and cheer. Oh, I'm absolutely sure they will. That's an interesting job then, Lottie, by the sounds of it. Saturday, Sunday you might be on the live. Oh, that's okay, Leon. I hope is that have you got your exams on then? Is that what it is? But I will be around Saturday, Sunday, definitely Saturday and Sunday evening, because I'm actually starting to write the newsletter again. You know how much I love that. And so I'm going to be on Friday, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and of course Monday's back holiday. So we might no help these lives. I have no idea what that means. Hello in Wild. Cara, I'll ask her in just 1 second. So yes, so the next couple of nights I will be on live, and then of course we got bank holiday Monday, haven't we? So that's very exciting. So Cara, did we go to the cat rescue? No, that was yesterday. So yeah, we did actually go yesterday. I mean, maybe because did you listen to me yesterday when I was live? Because I did talk about it before when I first came on, but maybe you kind of missed that bit. But however, it was really, really good. And actually on my TikTok stream thing, reels, there is a little video, a little 20-second video. You can see that. I think they're gonna have to be like that, aren't they? They're gonna be like half hexies or something. That's what they're gonna be. Okay, so that's fine. And that one's gonna have to go there. I'm wondering whether there's still a bit more of it to do. Most definitely. That's gonna go there. That one's going to go there. And then I will take a photo. I'm thinking, actually, I might try and get, like, these ones into there. Because, actually, I've stitched that wrong. Hello, Sarah. There be love, tears and green. Hello, Anna. Welcome to you, Anna. So I think I'm just going to unpick this one. And then we're going to get started in the other room. So I've got a few little exciting things to sew tonight. Got to start on that cushion. You know, I told you about for my friend's birthday. You're not being in shed recently because you've been ill. Oh no, Cairo. I'm sorry, very sorry to hear that. You'll get back in that lovely shed soon. Get your little patchworky cushions out and your bunting and that kind of thing. That'll be really, really nice. So I'm going to put that one there. I think that's going to work well. You know, if I do it like that. Let me just see. And that can be a half hexie when we do that. And then I just think I need another one there. Another one in like the 3. These are going to be my spares now. I'm not actually going to be using those. So that's interesting. Where are my hexagons? There they are. So I need another 3. I'm going to get my little... So I've already got some squares that are already prepped, ready to go. Hello, Tilly. Welcome. Thank you so much. Don't use skills trader. She give me a nice string and make you feel better. Ah, thank you very much, Wilka. You're looking at my little cardigan. I do love my cardigan. Absolutely. It's very snuggly. It's very warm. and it's very entertaining. Lots of people like it. So I'm very, very happy. Very happy with that. Right, so this one here, this has got to be... So what I'm going to have to do, when I've laid this out, I need to take a photo because otherwise I'm going to forget. I think I'm going to put like 3... Maybe if we could do 3 there. Let me see. So yeah, so I did a little bit today because we watched a film today. It was really, really good actually. Really enjoyed that with my husband and my daughter. Had a bit of like a couple of hours off really, not doing very much, which was quite nice. Although I was doing some sewing obviously. Hello Robbie, welcome to you Robbie. Yeah, you will be absolutely fine, Lottie. You will be fine. You will enjoy it. I mean, sometimes when you do new things, it can be a little bit like, woo, but you'll probably come away going, I really, really like that. That's what they're trying to achieve you liking it. It'll be making it enjoyable. Right, so I'm thinking, okay, so, so those ones could be in the fabric. Those ones could be in the fabric. Do that, gonna do that. Those can be in the fabric. Okay, I'm just gonna take a picture on my phone. She makes you the best hot chocolate. I love that. Hello, Rose. Thank you so much for liking my live, and also don't forget to share it as well, so others know that we've gone live. Right. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm kind of thinking. What do we do? Hello, Corbin. Welcome to you. Hello, Daniel. Welcome to you. So I'm going to take these ones away. Then I know we need to prep the white ones. So these are going to be the white ones. Oh, do you know, I've done it again. Look, there was 2. There's 3 big ones. Because you remember in my live the other night, remember I mixed them up, didn't I? That is not a good plan. 1, 2, 3, they're fine. Because these are a 3/4 inch. Oh, that's 4. These are a 3/4 inch hexagon. And, yeah, so we need 1, 2, 3, 2B, that one. That can be that one. That can be they need to be white. So that's the white pile. That is the fabric pile. That is the fabric pile, and that is the fabric pile. When I say fabric, I mean colour. That's what I mean. And these are my white piles. Okay, so that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Right. I think I know what I'm doing now. I think I know what I'm doing. I think I've got the gist. I've got the plan. Cairo, you made chicken curry last night and it slipped. And it went everywhere in your kitchen. Oh no! Oh no, that is mad. Hello, Rebecca. Poor Cairo. Did you spend ages tidying it up as well? Is that what happened? Ah, oh, that's so annoying, isn't it? Oh, it did. But does the room smell lovely now though? Does the room smell lovely of all curry? I bet it does. I bet you're like, yeah, that smells fine. Ah, you poor thing. Hello, Linda. Welcome to you this evening. Welcome, welcome. So, right, so I have actually got some white already prepped. So I'm just going to do that. Put them in there. See if we need any more white, which is looking like we are going to need some more white. Okay, fine. I got my photos. So that can go there. That can go there. That can go. That needs to go there. And what I need to do is I need to prep these ones in the fabric. Let me see what I've got, because I might actually have some we can use. Hello, Sarah. Welcome, Sarah. Hello, Jackie. So, yes, don't forget to share my lives and also follow me if you haven't already. It definitely helps our channel to grow if you're able to do that. So I'm going to just get these ones prepped. I think I was originally going with like ones where the fabric kind of matches, but I don't really want to I don't want to have to dig into the rest of my scraps, really. Not at the moment. So I want to sit down and have a cup of tea. That's what I want to do. Hello, Erin. Welcome to you. I'm going to do that one with that one and then that one. So that's that three. It looks like I'm playing a matching game, doesn't it? I mean, it does kind of feel like that, actually. So that's that one. That needs stitching and sewing together. Hello, Angela. Welcome, Angela. And what have we got here? Let me see. We might get lucky. We might have a... Oh, we've got two there. Okay, they match. So we can do that one with that one and that one. And then last but not least... Oh, look. I think we might have done it. We might have done it, people. It looks like we have that one with that one. And that one. Oh, hang on. No, it's fine. Right, so that's those sorted. Those little squares can go back in the little packet because they are already ready to go. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Michelle. How are you this evening? Hope you are good. Hello, Amber. Hope you've had a good Wednesday. So what have you guys been up to? Have you been done anything today? So we are, I realised actually earlier that we're heading towards another bank holiday. I completely forgot about it. It's kind of snuck up on me, really. I've been so busy in May, as you know, because I've been travelling here and travelling there and travelling everywhere. That's what it feels like. Let's get my white out. Okay, so we've got that one. That is let me just see. Is that one of those or is that one of those? No, it's one of those. Okay. That's what I've got to finish, that one. I'm going to put all these back in the packet so then I can work on this at a later date, because I'm going to be going, actually, you know, I went to the G's Bend. You're good, just went. I got your nails done. Very nice, Michelle, very nice. I'm sure that was very, very enjoyable for you. So yes, I'm going to be doing a little bit of travelling, I should say, because I've got where's my white gone? There's my white. Right. Yeah, because I'm going, you know, I went to see the G's Bend quilts at the American Museum and Gardens. Well, I'm going to be going back there in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time. I'm going to go on the train this time, so that's quite exciting. Decided to go on the train with my good friends Susan and Margaret. It's going to be a 3.5 hour train ride. I've not been on a train ride in that amount in a long, long time. I don't think I've ever been on a train ride that's that long. And we have to change. We have to change as well. So that's going to be exciting. Look, I've done it again. There's another one that's the wrong size. That was not good, was it? When I mixed all those up. Luckily, I've still got lots. See, look, I pre-prepped lots of like little white bits and little white bits of fabric. So that's very, very helpful. My past self is now thanking my future self. So thank you very much for prepping all these little squares. I have got some half hexes as well, so I might use them at some point. Right, so I think for now, I know my next plan. So this is like something that I would take on a journey. Hello, William. Hello, William. How are you this evening? Yeah, so something like this, I would take on like a little journey to carry on stitching it. That would be the plan. So let me just see what I got in my little... Do you know what? I might actually put it back in here, actually. I got my two little guys in here. Look, my little thing. Hello, Isla. This actually matches my cardigan. They're so cute. I'm going to be putting them on. The plan was to put them on my bag. That's why I actually got them. But so I'm just working on this right now, Isla. My little cushion. And then we're going to go into the other room. I've got a zippy pouch to make, and I've got a very new style of cushion. They're really cute, aren't they, Isla? I know. I love them. You've got a new style of cushion I need to stitch. I'm going to show you guys that in a minute. Put that in there. Just getting all my little things prepped away. There is some of my rosettes that I need to stitch. Thank you so much for liking my live. Don't forget to share it as well. So yeah, so look, they're so cute. I think they need to go on there. I need to stitch them on. I think they're going to go on my bag. That's what I was thinking. I'm going to put them there so I don't forget. Thank you so much for loving my cardigan. Hello, Ninja. Hello. Yeah, I like my cardigan as well. Right, I think I'm going to swap, actually, from that one into this one because it's getting bigger. So it's not my sewing is too big now to go into this one. So it needs to go back up to there. So that's going to go there. Yeah, so sadly, I'm not going to be able to, as it gets warmer, I'm not going to be able to wear my cardigan that much. I'm going to be like, oh... I said to my husband the other day, I need to find a thinner one because I do love it. I do love it. Right, I'm going to put all of these away. Do I need to get them out? No, we could do, couldn't we, I suppose? Oh, no. Don't do that. Let's have a little look. I'm going to put that in there. Put that in there. Lots of lovely people joining us this evening. That can go there. That ruler's going back. That's going in the other room. And I'm going to put this one away back in here. These are the hexagons that I used on my skirt. And I was thinking, I really like that skirt, you know. I was thinking that skirt, thinking, I really think I might make another one. But I quite like it. Let's see. I know you just finished. So your first pair of shorts. Well done, Ninja. Well done. Right, so let's go back in the other room. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be working on because it's quite exciting. It's quite exciting. Let's go. Let's go. It is currently daylight still here, which is good. I might put you guys on charge. Now I'm going to need, I'm going to put that there. Just going to be walking around for a minute. I got to sort myself out. I've just got to put you guys on charge, because I don't want the charge to run down, and then we will. Here comes science and maths. I'm going to be, let me just plug you in there. Oh, that didn't work well, did it? I think that's about right there. Let me get a see. Right. Hello, Charlotte. Okay, so basically, well, this is what we're going to be doing tonight. This is something completely different. Okay, so you know my, I'm just going to move you guys a little bit that way because I know you like to see a little bit on my machine. I'm going to turn the machine on as well. That will definitely help. So you remember the ghost trapunto quilt? Well, remember I stitched around the ghost and then I've puffed it out from the back so they stand out. Well, this is a cushion that I'm going to make for my dear friends who are having their wedding renewal vows in June, 6th of June. And so what I've done is I've drawn on it with a heat erasable pen. So it's got M&S because it's Mel and Steve. I've got some little hearts. I've got 15 years because they're renewing their vows. It's 15 years. And then I've got 6/6/26 because that's the date they're having their thing on. And another little heart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch with a sewing machine around these things like that. And then, because it's got a backing fabric on it, I'm going to do a tiny, tiny little snip at the back. And then I'm going to puff it from the back through so these letters stand out. And that's called trapunto. So we are going to do a bit of that. So I might have my head down a little bit. I will look up every so often, see if there's any questions you may have. But yeah, so I'm going to be stitching, and then what I've got to do is, so it's going to be like a 17-inch cushion. It looks quite big at the moment because obviously it is quite big because it's going to be trimmed down. And just having a look up there. Yes, I did do that heart a bit too big actually. I might do the heart lower. So if I do the heart lower, that might work better. Let me just see. So these are the heat erasable pens. Hello Harry, hello Callie. Oh, the bridesmaid's dress went well, by the way. Lovely Ellie, she came along, and I think I'm going to do a heart down here. I think that's too big because I might actually end up trimming that, making it a little bit shorter, potentially. So I think I might come down a little bit. So yeah, so the bridesmaid called Ellie, she came back. She got her bridesmaid dress, the one that you saw me stitching last night. So she was very, very happy with that. And yeah, so that's all good. I did it the right length. It's always a bit of a worry, isn't it? You're probably wondering why I've drawn over it and why there's a one at the top. So the one at the top is good. When I stitch this, it's all going to get ironed off. So you're not going to see these marks. And so I just realised, actually, that heart needs to come down a bit lower. And it needs more of a point. Right, there we go. Hello, the Dazzling Die. Welcome to you. Hello, Hayley's Craft. Not Hayley's Craft, Hayley's Craft. Okay, so where should we start? Let's start with the heart, actually. So, I heard a strange noise. So I'm going to look up every so often, but I'm just going to stitch round. So it's quite easy to do because I'm just going to follow the lines. And you just got to keep turning it. And once it's all stitched, it's going to take a while to do the stitching. And you just literally just keep turning it, following the lines around. So it's called trapunto, this is. So I've got a white backing on the fabric on the back. So sometimes if you kind of like, obviously this is a heart, so it's going to come into the point bit. And you can't really move it. You do have to like pivot your... hello Emma, you'd have to pivot, I should say, the needle to go around and keep turning it. And you can do it with gloves on, actually. Gloves would be quite good to do. Right, so then what we're going to do is, I'm going to get my needle ready. Yeah, we can go for that one. Let's use that one. Because obviously there is like a little bit of a... thank you, Michelle, for reposting my live. Thank you so much. There is a little bit of a tail here with the, where the cotton is, that bit there. You can see that. So I'm literally going to thread that through the other side because obviously when we make a little hole in the back to puff it out, you don't want that thread to come undone. So it might actually end up using my little special needly thing that I've got. Remember I got that from the show the other day. Yeah, so if you've got any questions, then do let me know. Like I said, I'm going to be looking at this for quite a bit. There we go. Right, so I've now stitched on that, so I can actually iron the top one off, so that's fine. Now I'm gonna start doing their names. Let's do, where should we start? To be honest, it doesn't really matter where you start on it because you're just going to keep moving it anyway. It does help, and I have just freehanded. Is that the right word? Freehanded the drawn the lettering, but you could use stenciling if you want to. I mean, I generally don't, but and actually, do you know what? I haven't done one of these in ages. I used to make a lot of these years ago. I quite like doing them because the effect is really, really cute. I'll get my S done and then I will look up and see if you've got any questions. Or like now. There we go. We're going to keep on going. And so what I will do is when I've actually puffed it all out, I'll then embroider around it. That's that one done. That's the S done. Hello Vivian, welcome to you this evening. So I'm doing if you're just joining now, wondering what I'm doing, I am making a cushion for my friends for their wedding Is that technically it's their wedding vow renewal. So this is quite interesting because this is obviously an at the and sign, and you wouldn't want to go right across it. So you kind of need to go like stop so that there's like actually, can I go across it? Let me just think. No, I don't think I can. That's right. I haven't done an and in a while. I've just realised because if I go across, no, not yet. If I go across, then you're not gonna. It's not gonna puff up right, is it? Because you'll have like a weird bit in it. So let me keep going round. Yeah, I've been talking about doing this for a while, haven't I? And I finally today thought I really need to. If I want to get it done, I really need to. So I'm just looking where my needle is. Let's go a little bit more. Yeah, I thought if I want to get this done in time for their wedding, I need to start working on it soon, otherwise I'm not going to get it done in time. Right, so I'm going to go there. Go around. Oh, I just realised I could have gone. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I just realised what I did. I'm going to keep going round. You can see like you're moving it a lot. I mean, you could do this by hand. I don't see why not. But I think on the sewing machine it's going to give it more of a more of like an effect. Hello Jean, welcome to you. Hope you're good, hope you're well. Right, so yeah, okay, fine. Gonna go that way and come down. And then, so I can see how we go. I'd like to get this bit, if I can get this bit finished tonight, I'd like to. And then I might work a little bit more on Alex Hellawell's quilt because I really enjoy doing that. Are you stitching through 2 cotton fabrics? Yes, I absolutely am, Amber. I will show you in a minute. I'm just gonna do the middle of the A, and you will see how I'll hold it up and show you because it's called Trapunto quilting, but it's basically like a 3D effect, really. I mean, that's what I'm doing. Right. I will show you. Yeah, so look, so that's the white backing. That is the and. Can you see the and there? So I've literally just stitched around the edge of it. Just going to check on the back that there is no... Yeah, so that's fine. So I can see on the back, you see, where so I'll be able to like snip that little bit. Oh, is it the first time you've seen it doing it? Have you seen my... Amber, have you seen my ghost quilt that I'm working on? Because that is the same kind of process and the ghosts are all like puffed out. So I've done the heart, I've done the S, I've done the and I've just got to do the M. So I'm going to start here. And I think with like lettering, you should always like start on like a long bit, not on like a little tiny bit on the end. So you know, like the bottom of the M is going to be small, so I wouldn't start on that bit. I'd start on like one of the legs, one of the legs of the M. You can see it's like turning it a lot. There's always going to be rattling my machine. Don't get rattling machine. Ah, hello Lou, welcome to you. Yes, I've got M&S and then 15 years and then the date. And then the backing fabric. So this is for a cushion, so the backing fabric is going to be different on this one. And I might, if we get this stitched tonight, which I think we will, so I'm probably going to be on until about 10ish, and then we'll iron off the lettering, and then I will, maybe I'm going to get some stuff in and then I can show you how it works, how you stuff it out. At the moment, I'm just leaving all these little things because I'll come back after and I'll put them back in. Hello, Carolyn. Welcome to you. So we're just doing, if you're just joining now, wondering what we're doing, I am doing a Trapunto effect cushion, basically, for my friends for their wedding vows, the vow renewal. Which is going to be very exciting. I can't wait to go. I don't think I've ever been to a vow renewal. Been to lots of weddings, but not a vow renewal. I mean, or have I? I don't think I have. Hello, David. Welcome to you this evening. Yes, if you've got any questions, let me know. Anything about the process or anything about sewing. I'll look up at the screen every so often and then I can... hello, Green Scarf. Love that TikTok username. So keep on turning it. And I got another little zippy, another little crazy patchwork cushion I like to do after. Just like a little just a little one. Right, that is the one done. So it's quite quick, isn't it? Really. So I'm just like constantly turning it to get the stitch on where the numbers are. The previous project you were working on was that English paper piecing. Oh no, so actually, Till or Lily, love that name. It's actually something. So it looks like English paper piecing, but it's actually called hexiform, HEXI form, hexiform, and it's like fabric templates that you don't take them out. You leave them in. So you stitch it just like English paper piecing. But then with like EPP, you take them out, whereas hexiform you don't, you leave it in. So, and it's a bit like a wadding as well, so you don't actually need to put any extra wadding on it. When I do this number 5, I will show you some, so I've actually got some sitting right here. So yeah, that's kind of one of my projects on the side, if you like. Hello, Kat, welcome to you this evening. Yeah, it's one of my little, I have lots of like little work in progresses. So the five's quite difficult because obviously because it's quite curvy, you've literally got to keep turning it. Like a zero is quite curvy, obviously, isn't it? I do like doing this. Oh yeah. So let me show you. So if you just go and look up, go and research it. This is hexiform. That's it. And it is hold on a minute. Just hold on a minute. I am back. Hello, ribbons and bows. Sorry about that. Had a little thing I had to quickly deal with. So yeah, so it's really good actually, Tilly. The hexiform. You stitch it in place. You don't take it out. And there's another one. There's a bigger one on my TikTok shop. I do have a kit that has this in it, and it's for a grandma's flower. So if you just go on to up to where my profile is, there's my TikTok shop, and there's a kit in there for a grandma's flower on a tote bag. And there's a little video that you can kind of get to work out how to do that as well. We're using hexiform. It's such a great thing. So do go and have a little look at that. Hello, Lee May. Hello, Rain. Hello, Kelly. So yeah, so now I'm doing the years. So I've done the 15. It's kissing, so it doesn't actually take that long, really, does it? I mean, it's like, it's quite an interesting process, really. It's the puff. I think, is it the puffing of the letters that takes a while? I think it probably does, because they're quite thin, but it is it's a really interesting process. And then when I've stuffed them, and yeah, when I've stuffed them, I will then do the embroidery around it, and then I will also put a backing fabric. I'll put a wadding on it and a backing fabric on it, just to make it a bit more fluffy, really. You'll check it out. Your president, if you 1-inch hexies, wow, well done you. Yeah, so that what you saw me doing earlier, Till, is they are 3/4 inch hexies. But there is a quilt that I finished recently that has 1-inch hexies in it, but I do it all in hexie form. It's such a great thing to use. So I teach it a lot. You see, I teach quilting and patchwork and that kind of things a lot, and so I teach Grandma's Flowers, the Grandma Flower block, a lot. So what are you doing your pattern in, Till? What are you doing? Carrying this one. So please don't forget to share my live if you're just joining now. Thank you so much for watching me do my little bit of sewing this evening on this lovely Wednesday. And we're heading towards another bank holiday, which is exciting. The last bank holiday before Easter, August. Same as you, but I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know her name. Yeah, it's called Grandma's Flower. Grandma's Flower Garden, to be precise. But yeah, it's called a Grandma's Flower block. I mean, it is quite a traditional one, in all honesty. Here comes Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Good evening, Lisa. I'm doing a bit of trapunto now, Lisa, for my friend's wedding for their gift. I will show you when I get to the end. I'm just on the E at the moment. And talk about Grandma's Flowers. I love one of those. It's a very easy block to do, I think, and very traditional. You know, and it can come out in so many different like colourings and things like that. So when I've got around this, I kind of need to concentrate a little bit on this, but I can still talk. But yeah, I can tell you all about my day today. So now I'm going to do the A, which is there. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Lydia. Welcome to you. Hello, Penny. How are you, Lydia? Are you good? Are you in the UK? Are you in a different country? In this wonderful world of TikTok. So I am from the south coast of the UK. My name is Rachel, and in our bio is our website. So if you want to go and have a look, read up a bit more about us, then you can go and have a look in there. And I'm usually on TikTok lives most nights if I'm not travelling. So I've just been travelling to 2 quilt shows. And I'm kind of like catching up now, really. Catching up on all my emails, catching up on all my things I got to do. And catching up. So this is actually for a gift for the 6th of June. So I've got a bit of a time limit on it to do it. Actually, I was just thinking I'm going to need pale blue, aren't I? Or kind of like a little darker. Okay, Albania. You're Albanian, but you live in Hemel Hempstead. I love that. And here comes lovely Dale. Hello, Dale. And you're from the Mississippi. Teal, that's amazing. I love that. And what time is it? I won't say what time is it in Hemel Hempstead because I know that one. What time is it? Is it in Mississippi? Hello, Dale. Good evening to you. So I'm doing that. Do you know the cushion I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks? I thought I need to crack on and do it. So this is like in the trapunto effect, like just how I did the ghosts. Really, it's the same effect. So what I've done, 1:56 p.m. Oh, nice. And is it nice weather out there at the moment in Mississippi? So it's a bit like how I did the ghosts. Daisy, you're back again. Hello, Sunlight. It's the same process, but obviously I've drawn on the fabric to draw the wording on. Your neighbour in Arkansas. Oh yes, Michelle's from Arkansas. I remember that one. Right. Yes, so it's the same kind of process, but obviously I've drawn the letters on, and then I will iron them off in a bit. When I've stitched them all, I will iron them off, and then we'll do a little bit of the puffing them out. Right, we're going to do the S. So the S's are quite interesting to do because you've literally got to keep moving it, and that can be a little bit like woo. So, but it's always best to do it like really, really slowly. So if you're just joining now wondering what I'm doing what's called a trapunto effect, and it does have a backing fabric on it. And I will trim off all of the bits that I don't need on the back, because you don't really need that extra layer of fabric on the back. Are you quilting, Lida? Well, I'm doing, yeah, I mean, technically it is quilting. So I'm doing a quilted effect called trapunto. Amber, you're in Phoenix, Arizona. I was in Phoenix, Arizona a couple of weeks ago, Amber. And actually, a video that I did in Phoenix, Arizona is going to go live, I think, this Sunday. I think we're going to put it up on Sunday. Because you've got an amazing antique. Do you know the Armadillo place, Amber? Do you know that place? The Armadillo antique place. I love it in there. Hello, Kevin. Welcome, Kevin. Right, so, oh, there's my little chappy. Ah, oh, you're not familiar with it. That was my little chirpy bird, just so you're wondering what that was, and that he chimes every hour. So at 9 o'clock, if you're still, we'll go and visit him at 9. I kind of like lost the track on the time. All right, so I've done all those. So you can kind of see, look, you can kind of see where it's stitching. You see how that is now standing out. So this is not stood out right yet, but that is. And if I show you the back, look, you can see the back, look, where I'm stitching it there. Yes, so I have a very good friend, Amber, who lives in Carefree. She lives in Carefree in Phoenix, or just outside Phoenix, is it, in Arizona? Yeah, so I went to stay with her very recently. So I'm going to do, here we go. Right. And I actually went to Phoenix as well last year because I went to a quilt show out there, which was nice. So right, so now I've got to do 6s. I've got to do 3 6s. It's like, you choose 3 6s. Hello, Jean. Welcome to you. Are you good, Dale? Are you feeling better? You getting ready for your birthday on Sunday? Hello, Clover. Welcome, welcome. So I've got a few little little cords that are like hanging around. So I need to get those moved. I think the 6s are going to come out really good, actually. I think the 6s are. I've decided to do like, hello, Helen. How are you, Helen? How are you, Helen, today? Hope you are good. I'm just working on my trapunto cushion right now, Helen. If you have just joined and wondered what I'm doing, I've done the M&S and the heart, and I've done the 15 years, and I'm just on the 6, 6, 26. It's all written now. Not sure how long I'll be on. A bit coming. Oh, that's okay, Dale. That's all right. Just like give us a shout when you're off, so I can say goodbye. There we go. Right. With the hex fold, do you sew the hex into the fabric or leave the base and yeah, so you stitch it all in place. I'll just grab something really quickly. Hold on a minute. So on my Amber, on my YouTube channel, you can go on there, you can go and find the video, and it's called the Grandma's Tote Bag on there, and it shows me stitching with Hexiform, and then, you know, if you want to get the kit, you can do, but basically this is it. So you just put normal stitches in the back, you don't take it out, and then you don't re-stitch through to the front, you just go through the fabric on the back and the Hexiform, yeah, so that's basically what you do. But if you want to go and watch that video, obviously after, and then you can go and you can like have a little, like, because I sew much bigger ones, and you can see exactly how I do it. So Helen, you've had a tooth extracted at the dentist. Oh, you poor thing, you're going to have surgery to remove it. Oh no, what a nuisance. Right, so now I'm going to do this tiny little circle here. I mean, I was thinking originally, when I drew this, like for the 6626, I wasn't going to put anything there, but I think it needs that, because otherwise it won't like divide up the numbers. So it's going to be tiny. That circle is going to be tiny. I don't even know how I'm going to actually puff it out. I mean, I might not. I might just do it with embroidery cotton. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. We will assess that when we get to it. That is the plan. There we go. Tiny. Yeah, please do go and have a look. So the YouTube channel, if you haven't watched it already, it's exactly the same name as this one. And just find Grandma's. It's actually, I've got a plate of, because there's so many videos on there, Amber, and you'll be going down for ages. If you go to playlist, go in the playlist and go to the how-tos, it's in there. That's the one. And you can see exactly how the Hexiform works. Honestly, it is so much better than English paper piecing. You don't have to take the templates out, you leave them in, and it's much softer on your hands. You don't need to put any extra wadding on the back. You can, you know, you can leave that as well. So that's really good. Woo! Love that. Sometimes you can just catch it in the right time. It's like, woo! It's really, really good. Thank you, Melissa, for following me. Hello, Lisa. Welcome to you. And don't forget to share my live as well if you can. That would be really helpful. So, right, we're going to carry around here. Yeah, it's great. It's quite. I do like doing this actually. It's quite fun. I think I'm going to make my husband something out of this, because he really loves the trapunto effect, and he loves the ghost one. So I'm going to be probably do something like that, I reckon. If I can't do it on TikTok Live though, can I? Because otherwise he'll see it. That's the trouble. All right. I did hear, was the bridesmaid pleased with the dress? She was very pleased, Dale. She was very, very pleased. She literally put it on and she went, wow. She went, I'm not tripping on my dress anymore. I was like, no, Ellie, you are not. And she's like, oh, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So then she went very, very happy. She was literally only here for about 15 minutes once she put the dress on. And that's why I've decided to do this in blue, actually, pale blue, because obviously their bridesmaids' dresses are blue, aren't they? And this is for them. So, and I did say to her, I said, I assume it's Mel is my friend. She said, I assume Mel still loves cushions. And she's like, oh, she really loves cushions. I'm like, okay, good. Because she's going to be getting a cushion from me. It's really, when you're doing it, so I don't even know how this one's going to come out, because it's so small. It's like really, hello Raven, welcome to you. Oh, that's fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over it and then stitch those back in. Right, so now I've got to do the 26 and the heart, and then it's done. And I will show you what it looks like. Well, obviously, it's not done, but the stitching for the trapunto effect is done. And now we just got to puff them out, which we're going to do. Hello Afsan, welcome to you this evening. Hope you are good. We've had a good Wednesday. Yes, so us here in the UK, we've got a bank holiday on Monday. And that's kind of like snuck up on me really, because my husband said to me, you do realise that Monday's a bank holiday? I'm like, oh yeah, of course it is. I completely forgot about that. But obviously, you know, as you know, for my last bank holiday, every day is the same for me. So every day is a wonderful day sewing. So apart from getting my newsletter written, which I should have done by then. So if you haven't already registered for our newsletters, you can just go onto our website, which is in our bio, and our membership is completely free, and you can sign up there. And the newsletters always come out on either the 31st of the month or the 1st of the month, just depends on when we decide to send them out. So the one I'm going to be writing is the one for June. I'm going to be starting that tomorrow, actually. So it will take me, I mean, you know, you guys really should enjoy my newsletters, because it takes me about 3 or 4 days to do it. Because it's not just actually doing the newsletter. It's all the other bits that's involved with it. All like the extra, like things I need to set up and galleries I need to create. And because so much happens during the month. It's like, it's crazy. I think I've got, so if you go onto our website and you have a look at our gallery, you can see like quilt shows that we go to and different things that we do, and so yeah, it takes a while, but it's I do love doing it. It's very exciting. And then I send it off to my lovely executive assistant Eloise, and she then sends it off. She makes it all pretty. She might actually join tonight. I do not know whether she's going to be coming on tonight, but right, we're nearly on the last 6. So as you can see, it's definitely going to need a good iron. But so there is something else I'm going to do. I'm going to put some very long tack-in stitches around the edge, because actually what I've done is, if you see this line here, that is obviously my edging of like the size of the cushion. And obviously when I iron it, this is all going to come off. So I'm just going to put a long tack-in stitch around here in a minute. Right, just to make sure. Oh, the AI summary is now saying demonstration of the Trapunto quilting technique. Ask about the Hexes kit. Love that AI summary. You've got that right tonight. Right, so I'm just going to do the heart. The heart at the bottom. 2 hearts. I thought I'd put 2 hearts on. You know, there was kind of like a bit of a gap. So I thought, actually, I think that'd be quite nice. Hello, Amber. Hello, Amber. How are you, Amber? My day's been lovely, thank you very much. Been quite busy actually today, but I did actually watch a film this afternoon. We watched The Magic Faraway Tree, which was really, really good. Hopefully that'll be all right to say that on TikTok, and the ghost won't get me. But it was really, really good, actually. Had a couple of hours just to have a bit of rest. But I was still sewing, though, I must admit. I was still working on my Grandma's Flower cushiony thing. But I'm just doing... Oh, you watched it? It's good, isn't it? Isn't it good? Did you go to the cinema to see it? Because we were going to. What's the plan to watch it? But obviously now you don't have to. Right, so now I've stitched them all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... it was so good. I'm going to rethread all of these back through, because, like I mentioned earlier, you kind of need to do that, because otherwise you might have like a, you know, like a little... You don't want it to create a hole, basically. So I'm going to put that through there. So yeah, so I'm doing... You went to the cinema. Ah, yeah. I bet it was really good in the cinema. I bet it was. I love the... what was your favourite bit in it? I think my favourite bit was when she went in to be like a little fairy with the little wings. That was so cute. That was so cute. Right, so let's do that. I don't think that one... Have I missed that one? No, I haven't missed that one. No, see, this is the other thing as well, you see. When you do this, you need to make sure that you have definitely stitched every bit, because the minute you iron off all the letters and they're gone, you're like, whoa, what have I missed? So, but it's best just to like feel... Oh, I've gone in the wrong angle there, that's fine. It's best just to feel what you've, you know, done. And then you can see it on the back as well. So we're going to have a little look at that in a minute. Hello, Crochet Girl. Welcome. Hope you are good. Right, so yeah, so it's quite a nice little little thing. Yes, I know I've had a really good day. I did loads of emails, Amber. You'd be very proud of me. I've literally, like, because obviously I've been away, haven't I? I've been away for 2 shows, and there's some of my emails, you know, I mean, obviously people know that I'm away, and sometimes, you know, people don't get, well, on the whole, people don't get angsty, shall we say, but don't chase me, especially when they know that I'm away filming, and, you know, for my YouTube channel and at quilt shows and stuff like that. But yeah, so they're all like, generally what I do is if I know I'm going to be away, I'll say, I've seen your email. I will be replying to it as soon as I'm back. So that kind of helps. So that's what I was doing this morning. I was catching up on all those really old ones from like about 10 days ago. But they're all done now. So that is good. And then tomorrow I'm going to be, what's the word? I'm going to be starting to type up my newsletter. That's the plan for tomorrow. And then I'm obviously going to be carrying on with this for the next couple of days. I want to get this done, and then I've decided to get back to my do my my labels for my quilts. I'm going to do some of those. I've actually pulled some of those out earlier, thinking, yeah, I need to do that. Yeah, so that is the plan. That is the plan for the next couple of days. The next couple of days is the morning and afternoon, doing all my typing, doing my emailing, doing my newsletters, doing my filming that I need to do, and then in the evening I will be on TikTok. So I will definitely be here every night until, don't know, quite a while. You lucky guys. I've got yeah, so I think I mean maybe bank holiday, I might come on the afternoon, I don't know. Just have to see how the time pans out. Oh my goodness, see that's the problem. It's so it's short. Hello Julie, welcome. So how are you, Amber? Are you good? What have you been up to recently? Have you got any plans for the bank holiday? I'm hoping it's going to be nice weather. Didn't they say, I heard today, there's going to be a heat wave on Friday. So that's going to be interesting. I mean, probably, you know, it's only going to be a day, isn't it? We're not going to get much, are we? I said to my husband earlier, that's going to be our one day, our one day of the summer. That's what's going to happen. So here we go. Just going to try and get these bits here. This bit can be a little bit tedious because you do have to thread all these little threads in, because if you don't do that on the trapunto effect, it could come undone, and you don't want that. Yes, it's for your birthday, like when you're born. Oh no. But isn't your birthday Sunday though, Dale? Is it going to be nice and warm on Sunday as well? Oh, I've got it. I thought it was Sunday. So I don't know. We'll see how the weather system pans out. Hello, Macy's. Macy's back up. What are you backing up then? I love that. Backing up of files or stuff like that. Something completely different. I think we're there. Right, so I've done the one. I've done all those ones. I'm now doing these ones. And actually these should be easy because there's no like, you know, there's no circle in the middle. Oh, but actually they are. Oh. I've seen something that I've missed. I've missed the centre of the R. That is the problem. Hello, Avenger. That's Avenger. Welcome back. I think we've seen you before. I'm just tying up all my little cotton ends at the minute on my trapunto effect. Yes, on Sunday. Forecast for good is Sunday. Oh, how lovely. Wouldn't that be nice? You get a nice sunny birthday. Hope you're going to be getting a nice cake for Sunday. I'm just going to put this in. Oh, it's so short, that one. I should have actually done that longer. Right, we're getting there, people. We are getting there. Oh, hang on a minute. My little TikToky puzzles come up, and it's a doggy today on a skateboard. Voila! I did it. Chinese on Sunday. Yay! How exciting! How exciting! Get a nice little a little celebratory meal in. Just right. There we go. Right, we're on the A. I just need to. I haven't. See, this is when you go back over it. Sometimes you do find bits you might have missed. So I have missed the centre of the R. So I just need to redo that bit, which will not be a problem. I've still got to do those tack-in stitches around the edge just to keep that stitched together while we puff all the letters out. Yeah, so I've been talking about this for a while, actually, haven't I? And finally decided today that I really need to start doing it. Otherwise, I'm not going to get done in time. I'm just going to go back and do that R. Oh, I didn't do the A either. Oh, dear. I didn't think I didn't do the A. Or the centre of the A, not the actual A. The centre of the A. I might take my cardigan off in a minute. It's getting a bit warm. I much prefer it when it's cold. You know, I'm a winter baby, so I do tend to like the winter better than I like the summer. It's funny how that works, isn't it? No, there we go. Do not pull on that one. Right, now we're going to do that little. Hello, Suzanne or Sue-Ann. No, Sue-Ann. Hello, Sue-Ann. Not Suzanne. Right, now we're going to do that centre bit of the R that I slightly missed. Right, now we can do it properly. This one's got a lovely long tail, so that's not going to be difficult to thread through. I should be using my new little needly gadget thing, really, shouldn't I? But then I mean, it's a really good thing. You like the winter better than the heat. Yeah, which is weird, isn't it? Because you're kind of are you a spring baby being in May? Or are you a summer baby? Don't know. So, let's put that one through. Yeah, so I did get that little needle gadget threader thing, didn't I? But I think I'm kind of decided, because I don't have nails. It's quite difficult actually to use it, but I will have it. I will keep it and then use it at some point. Right, so now I'm going to do that one we did. This one, this is really, really short. Oh my goodness me. That is tiny. I mean, really, that's what this should be used for. You would say spring, yeah. I suppose the spring can still be a bit cold, can't it? Really. I've always thought that, you know, if you're a winter baby, then you like the winter. And that kind of situation. Right. I'm going to stop in a minute and get a sip of my tea. I feel like I need a drink. Okay, so that doesn't need to be there. That can come off. That one. And that one. Because that one's been threaded through, so that's fine. And then all we've got to do now is we've got to do the M. And then I'm going to do those tack-in stitches around the edge. Then we're going to iron it. And then I'm going to go and get the stuffing to start puffing it out, so you guys will see what it looks like. I mean, I'd say it's a really, really... Oh, there you go, I've done it. How exciting is that? Right, so let's do the tack-in stitches. Make it really, really long. There we go. Right, so make it so the stitch is really, really long. So look, so that, can you see that? Can you see that's what it looks like? So it's kind of like, you can see like how it's changed with the stitching around it, and you can see it on the back as well. And then we're gonna stitch into the back, snip into the back, make a tiny little hole, and then puff them all out so they're all like 3D. And so I'm just going to do at the moment, I'm just going to do a 3D, a long stitch up here. That is the plan. And just make sure it's a really, oh yeah, it's fine. It just gives me my border that I'm going to need when I make the cushion. Hello, Science and Maths, welcome, welcome. I've still been busy working on my other Liberty quilt. I do at other times. I'm just having a bit of a change. Let me just see. Yeah, that's fine. We've got loads of like little thingies there. Well, so in a minute we're going to go to the iron. We're going to go and iron all of this off. And then I'm going to get the stuff in and start puffing it out. I've done one of these many years ago, and I did it in like a heart shape, and then did all the lettering on it. That was quite nice. It was a bit of a challenge, though, I must admit, to do it in a heart shape. Right, there we go. Right, so let's go to the ironing board, and we're going to iron off all this blue. Get that off. This is where we're going. Going over here. Look at you. See my ironing board. Right. Put it out to there. Here we go. You can see Chirpy. Chirpy's not ready to chirp yet. Gonna pop that there. I'm just going to get some of my tea. Right. Just had a little sip of my tea. Hello Heidi, welcome. So now that I've obviously I drew obviously the lettering on it, and now it's stitched on, so you can see it better there. Look, when I'm holding it out, and you can see it on the back. There's all the little thingies coming off the back. So then what we're going to do is I'm going to iron off the front, and then I'm going to make a little snip into the back here and start puffing all the letters out. So let's get and do that. I'm just going to make sure this is not too hot first of all. I'm not going to have a problem. No, we are good to go. And as you can see, it is all coming off very nicely. But then I will, once the lettering is puffed out, and this has got quite scary because you can't actually see anything now. But, I mean, I technically can. But it looks to you like it's completely nothing there. That is just my iron, that one. Making a little beepy noise. Okay. So I need to go and get my stuff in. Yeah, right. So I'm going to grab my stuff in. Hold on a minute. Put it like that. What we're going to use? Probably a pencil. Probably a pencil. So I'm just talking to myself about what I'm going to use. Let's go back over that way. Hello Phoebes, welcome to you. I'm going to take my cardigan off. You can go on there. Right, here we go. So I'm going to maybe move this way a little bit. So the next step is to get, so there's a couple of things you could do. Get a little pair of snippers. So I'm going to, I'm just trying to think, where's the best place for me to put that? Maybe up there. So I need to grab a handful. Okay, so, we'll do the heart, because then you can see that, because that will come out. So obviously what you've got to do is you've got to be really, really careful not to snip through the front of the fabric, because you don't want to be doing that. So you just like move it like that, and then you can get hold of it. So just like how I did those ghosts, really. and do like a little snip into the back, because you're not going to see the back, so you haven't got to worry about the back. The back is going to be covered with, actually they are not sharp enough. Let's get another little one. Actually, one of those ones work. They might work. Oh, I don't know actually. Let me see. You do need quite sharp ones. Oh yeah, they'll work. Okay. Right. So I've got a little, like, you see, like I've got a little hole in there. So I'm just going to get, this is just a normal cushion. Oh my goodness, my screen's doing funny things again. That always happens when I move it. There you go. Hello, Sophie. So you just need a normal pillow, take out the stuff in. That is all that I'm using. And then you're just going to get some of the stuff in. It's going to be quite difficult for you guys to see it, because I've done the backing in a white. And obviously the stuffing is white, so it might look like I'm not doing anything, but I definitely am. So I'm just going to literally use the end of my little snippers. You can use a pencil as well. Sometimes I use a pencil. And once you get it started, it does go in there quite easily. Obviously make sure the ends are together. Oh, this is going to look really cute. This is going to look really cute. Hello, Laura. So if you're just joining now and you're wondering what we are doing, I'm making a cushion for my friends for their wedding that they're having in June, and I'm doing what's called a trapunto effect. And so this is a little heart, and then we're going to we'll do the S, so you can see the S. And again, you do need to like move it, so you can kind of see it's already puffing up at the back, and which will obviously reflect the same in the front. I mean, again, you know, like when I was doing the ghost one, it is a matter of how much you feel you want to keep stuffing into it. You can, you know, do it lightly. You can do it really firm. It just depends, really. So I'll show you the heart in a minute, and then we'll start doing the S. So the S is obviously, lettering is more difficult than doing shapes, because you've got a lot of different like angles to go at, which is fine because you can make more than one little hole in it to push it in the back. Sometimes I find it's easier just to like to have it in your hand and just be stuffing it in. I've done quite a lot of this, like sitting in front of the telly, because it's quite therapeutic. You're just like watching the telly, just like, you know, stuffing it all in. Right, I'm just going to have a little feel of what I think that is like. And then we'll have a look at it, and I'm thinking, might do some more, might not do some more. Which I think it needs a little bit more in there, just a little tiny bit. Hello, brown sugar. Love that TikTok name. I prefer brown sugar in my coffee, that's for sure. Right. Are you ready? There's the heart. Can you see that? There's the heart. Ah, it's cute. So now I'm going to do the, let's do the S. So the S, because the S goes like that, I'm going to need two snips. I'm going to need one up here and then one down here. Again, you know, you need to be a little bit careful when you snip into the back, because you don't want to snip that fabric on the front. So just going to make sure that is that way. And then a little one down here. And I'm kind of like moving it. It's really good fun, Amber. It is really, really good fun. Yeah. I mean, you can go, I'll show you in a minute. You can go as wide as you want. I mean, obviously, I've only done it this small because I want it to be an 18. That's sweet. It is, isn't it? I wanted to be an 18-inch cushion, but you could definitely go like really big. So this I find, Amber, is really good fun. I love doing the hearts, but it's the lettering. So look, so I'm currently doing the S. I think when I did the ghost one, I kind of thought to myself, yeah, I want to do that for Mel and Steve for their wedding, because I think I haven't done it in a while, and I think it'd be really nice. And she does love a cushion, apparently, so we will. I just thought my iron was burning for a minute. I thought, that's weird. Right, we will do an S. The S is for Steve, just so you know. So yeah, so then you kind of want to go, so I've done that bit there. You kind of want to start at the bottom because you kind of want to meet in the middle, that with an S. I think the ends are really, really easy to do. Just trying to think what else is easy to do. I mean, I find it as well. It's good fun. You're just like shoving it in. So it's called trapunto. That's what it's called. Trapunto quilting. Although I didn't know that for many, many years until I took up quilting. Because I used to make these actually when I was... I think I used to do them even when I was a teenager, which is really, really weird. And I do have Italian heritage, so maybe that's why. Maybe somewhere in my my brain. Hello, Carrie Ann, welcome. Maybe somewhere in my heritage brain, if you like. I got a new. Maybe my relatives in Italy did it. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, I mean, literally, when I was a teenager, I used to make little cushions like this. Right, I need to hold it. It's just not. That's better. Otherwise, I'll be pushing against the table, and I don't want to push against the table. You can use a pencil in your memory banks. I reckon it is, Dale. I reckon it is. It's really, really weird. I mean, so I did it like years and years ago. Not big ones, but small ones. And then, when I've got into quilting, I found out that it's actually called trapunto, and it's actually Italian. I'm like, blimey. It must have been in my heritage. Because I had a Sicilian nan, you see. My mother's mother was Sicilian. And, yeah, so she came from Messina in Sicily. That's where she came from. So maybe, don't know, who knows. Anyway, right, it's getting there. It is getting there. What I would say, though, it can get a little bit like on your hands, like on your wrist. It can get, because you're poking all the time, it can get a little bit like, oh. But, if you feel like aching in your hands, then just take a rest from it. That's basically what I would do. I would do it. So I'll probably do like the heart and the S and the M, and then we'll do my other little thing that I wanted to do, which is that other zippy pouch, and then we'll come back to it. We'll see how we go. That's the plan. Hello, Fleur. Welcome to you, Fleur, this evening. Hope you are good. Yeah. So I think, the cat's protection thing went really well last night. Yesterday I should say. Hopefully you saw the little video that we put up of our Operation Warm Beans quilts. It's so cute. So I've ordered all the new labels, another batch of labels, because the other labels obviously got used up. And then we're going to be delivering another batch fairly soon, I reckon. So I've already got some already sitting here. Okay, so now, oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. Can you see where that's like coming up there for the S? I mean, you could, like I said earlier, I've done this completely freehand, drawing the lettering on. You could easily use a stencil. I just don't use a stencil. I just think I could just freehand it, and it still looks amazing. Right. It's kind of a little pokey. Hello, Johnny. Johnny's girl 61. Hope you are good. So what is your... I need some more. What's your plans for the bank holiday? Because that is not far. Hello, Johnny's girl. Are you from the UK or are you from somewhere else in this wonderful TikTok world? If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just literally doing what's called trapunto. Trapunto quilting, and I'm actually doing some lettering right now. Oh, it's gone dark. Hold on a minute. There we go. How is that? It just froze for a minute. Hello, Stephen. Right, so I'll show you what this looks like in a minute. So I've nearly done the S. Nearly done it. And then we'll do the and. I think the and might be the trickiest one, if I remember rightly. Yeah, so so obviously, so on the S I've got two snips. I've got one snip here and one snip down there. The ghost about is actually my screen, Dale. It decides that it's like 8:30. You need to be going dark now. You need to go to sleep. So it goes dark on there. I don't know what it's about. I have to speak to my husband and see what the setting's all about. Sometimes it does it and sometimes it doesn't. I do not know. Oh, this is looking good. Right. So now sometimes the northeast of the USA, love that. We got a few little people on tonight from the USA. We've got some from Arizona, some from Mississippi, and Arkansas as well. If those lovely people are still there, and give a shout out to Johnny. Hello, Louise Jane. Welcome to you. So yes, I'm literally doing. If you're joining now, I'm doing what's called trapunto effect. So this is actually for my friends for their wedding. And well, actually, technically, it's their wedding renewal. I mean, they're already married. They've been married for 15 years, but this is their wedding renewal, and I'm making it into a cushion. But also, if you haven't followed me, then please do. Can you change your settings? I can on the iPhone. Yeah, me probably Dale. Probably. I don't have time to look at settings. I just pass that on to my tech department. I'm like, deal with it. Yeah, it probably is in there somewhere. Right, I think I'm done. I think the S is done. Are you ready to see the S? Hold on. Let me feel. I'm just going to feel it. Oh, look. It looks like a cloud, doesn't it? Looks like a cloud. Ta-da! There's the S. Can you see the S? There's the S. So now I'm going to do the and. The and is there. And then the M is there. Mr. Rachel can. Yes, Mr. Rachel definitely can. He can definitely sort out the settings. So you know we had all the threads on the back. Well, if you've got any that are together, which mine are not, I would recommend you knot them, okay? Just like so it doesn't come apart really, but it shouldn't do. But because they're through to the back. And don't forget, what I will be doing when you later on, when you see me, because I'm going to carry on with this literally the next couple of nights because I've got to get this done. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing embroidery around this bit here. I'm going to embroider around, like hand stitch around it. I might, it depends on, I might not do it on TikTok. I might do it in the afternoons, but I don't know. But it basically needs embroidered around there. So I'm going to see what colours we've got, and I might go for a darker blue, I'm thinking. Thank you so much for following me, Johnny's girl. Thank you so much. And if you're able to share my live, please do. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. So, right, I'm going to put that there. Oh, and I know I didn't mention it last night. So I do actually have a TikTok shop. You can find that on where my bio is. There is a little basket, and then you can click on there. And I have little bits and bobs in there. Some things that I've handmade, some kits that I've got. They are all in my TikTok shop, so you can go and have a little look. We're going to be adding some more things soon, actually. That is the plan. Right. Okay, so now I'm doing the and sign. So hopefully this is going to come out all right. I think it will. Yeah, so sometimes what I do as well is if you've got say if you've got a really, really small bit to get to, if you like wrap that over there, so it goes like that, a bit like a candy floss. And then you can push it in and it should go in. Well, I say it should go in. It's because I'm not holding it at the right angle. Let me just try that again. So yeah, you should be able to just push it in, and it's quite like a thick bit. Sometimes it works well, and sometimes it does not. I've done that before. So you put it on like that, and then you can get it in. Put it right in. There we go. Obviously the and is not. Oh, there you go. Look, it did it. So it's gone in quite thick. So that kind of works out quite well. Doing that one. But yeah, if you've got any questions, you want to ask any questions about sewing or anything about us, about me, about what I like doing sewing wise, then just ask away, because I'm just happily putting this in right now, just chatting to you guys. Hello Kath, hello Sarah, welcome. So yeah, it is, what time are we on? Oh my goodness, it is 20 to 9. Wow. It seemed like 2 minutes ago we were listening to Chirpy Bird chirping. I'll try and get I'm going to try and get the S, the and the M done. Then I'm going to stop because I'm going to carry on doing this tomorrow because I want to get that other thing finished, which won't take me long. It's just like a little quick zippy pouch I wanted to make for someone. And yeah, so I'm going to pop that in there. sometimes it can be like a little fight, shall we say, to get it in, but it eventually does go, as you can see. And it's such a great effect. I would like to do a bit more of it. What did you put on the back of my grandma's garden quilt? I haven't as yet, in all honesty. You mean the one with the the Liberty one with the white backing? That one, as in the white hexagon, sorry Dale. That one, I haven't actually backed it yet. I mean, I've chosen the fabric for it. The fabric's going to be flowery. It's all going to be flowery on the back. But yeah, it hasn't actually been done because I'm actually going to take it to a long armers. I'm going to get it long armed with a long arm person. And I'm going to take the other one as well, the other Liberty one. I'm going to take that one. So yes, I'm hoping. I mean, maybe in June I might do it. I've got so much to do. It's just got like fitting it in as well. That's the thing. And also getting, time slots with them to do it. But yeah, that is what I'm going to back it with. Some flowery fabric. And it's going to be a lawn. I've chosen a cotton lawn fabric to go on the back. Right. Can you see that? That's looking really, really, really cool. So I've got like a little bit here, which is like the centre of where the and crosses over. So we're going to push that into there. It is quite therapeutic. You're like, get in there, get in there. Hello, Joe. Welcome to you, Joe. So if you're just joining now and wondering what we're doing, I'm doing what's called trapunto, which is like a 3D effect of quilting. I'm actually doing some lettering that's going to be like that. Let's go in there. There we go. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be lettering on a cushion. That's what I'm doing. Pop it there. Sometimes with the stuffing, because it's like white fabric, and then I've got a white table, and the stuffing is white. It's like, where is the padding gone? Where is it gone? Where's the stuffing gone? It's all hiding. And I'm trying not to, in a way, hold it like that too much, because once you've got the 3D effect in the front, I'm not going to be able to iron it. And you can iron in between the lettering, but it will be a bit difficult. But I think it'll be all right. But then obviously I've got my new roller, haven't I? I've got my new seam roller, so I can probably use that if I need to iron any bits, like flatten any bits out. There we go. Hello, Princess. How are you this evening? Are you good? Well, I'm going to come up this side now. And then we're going to do the M. Then we're going to make that. What time is it? 9. Yeah, because I need to. Probably going to log off probably about 10ish tonight. I've got a few little bits and bobs to do. I've got my video to watch actually when I'm going, so I'm really excited about that. I've got the one for the from when I went to Arizona to when I went to the antique place in Phoenix. That one I'm going to watch later. See if I need any adjustments on it or if it's all good. Hopefully, I'm sure it'll be all good. So that's going to be quite exciting to watch. Especially as it was a while ago. Obviously, it was back in March, wasn't it, when I went there. So, and we're now in May. And it's kind of like, it's quite nice seeing little videos. Things that I did from my past. Well, not much of my past. Like 6 weeks ago. Right. It's getting there. I'm kind of thinking, I need another cup of tea. I mean, I'm trying, you can see also as well, when I'm pushing it through, I'm not like putting much pressure on that front fabric, because obviously if you did put a lot of pressure, you could end up with like a little scrape at the front, and you don't want that. But it's working well. And yeah, and if you do this for the first time, I would definitely recommend doing your lettering much, much bigger, so you get used to the process of it. Okay, got a little bit to do, and then I will show you what the and looks like. Oh, Till, you've come back. You've been off to see my video on the hexiform. Right. Oh, it's nearly there. Sometimes when you do it, it feels like there's nothing going in, but then all of a sudden it just disappears. You're like, oh, okay. So it actually did go in then. It's like puffing in. Right. Just got to make sure there's no like little indents. There's slightly a little bit there, so I need to do tiny. Oh, you did! Ah. Well done, Till. If you went and I filmed that on a lovely sunny day. That's why I stood outside with my sunglasses on that one. Okay. So then we're going to do the M. Okay. Right. That's it. I've done the and. Right, I'll show you the and. There's the and. Now you can see the and. And now we're going to do the M. And that's the heart. It's looking good. It's looking good. It is looking good. We'll do the M. The M's going to come out quite cute. So it's M&S. From Al and Steve. Okay, so I'm going to snip that bit there. Actually, I was just thinking, no, we might get the cat's protection one up this weekend. It just depends. It might be next week, that one, on my YouTube channel. Right, I just wonder if that can be too much of a... I think that'd be all right. Sometimes when I do an M, because that's quite a way to go down there, like there, sometimes I do like another little snip, but I think we're going to be good. Here we go. It is going in well. Thank you so much, Dale, for sharing my live. Thank you. So are you going to be, hello, Julie. Are you going to be really busy on Sunday, Dale, for your birthday, or will you be logging on to watch us in the evening? What is your birthday plans? Just so I can plan my plans around your birthday plans. There we go. Right. Oh, love that. The M is pretty good. Right. Oh, I think I'm definitely going to stop off this one. I'm definitely going to stop. I need a bit of a break from this procedure, and then I will do my other little plan I was going to make, and because it's 10 to 9, going to your mum's, but that's all for the day. That'd be nice. And then you're going to have your Chinese. Yes, I've got quite a few friends having their birthdays. It's a big birthday month is May, you know. It is a big birthday month. So one of my friends I told you about who is turning, she's also turning 60. Remember I told you about her? She turns 60 on the 30th of May. So I'm actually going to see her in June. So I've decided now I'm going to give her presents when I see her in June. But the other one, who's also on 30th of May, who turns 50, hoping to get hers to her. And then I've got the other ones. It's a big old year. I was like thinking, I got too many of my friends this year with many big birthdays and big weddings and stuff. It's obviously one of those years. Your friend is 17 June. It must be one of those years. What is it about this year? Yeah. I think it's true. It's not helpful, people. Spread your birthdays out. There was only me last year, actually, out of all our friends. There was only me with a big birthday last year. I'm just thinking, actually, I think next year... Oh, yeah, I've got my friend Lisa. I think she turns 60 next year. I think. I remember vaguely having that conversation with her. The M, can you see the M? The M is looking really, really good. The M. Right. So. Oh, tell you what though. Making my nose itchy. It really is. Must be something that's in the stuffing. Right. No. Don't want to catch it too much. That's the other thing as well. When you're doing it, you don't want to like make that hole much bigger than it already is. You can make it a little bit, but don't make it too big. Otherwise, it won't hold the stuffing in there. I just had a few little stitches going. Kind of funny noise. You said that last time when you did the ghost. Oh, did I? Yeah. I'm not surprised I said that last time. Hello, Beatrix. Welcome to you. Right, so I've got one little bit to go, which is up here. And then we're going to do something different once we've done this one. We're getting there. At least it's good progress, I think, tonight. Very good progress on doing the top of the cushion. So I don't know if you remember the gnome fabric that I got when I went to Derry. That is what's going to be the backing of this quilt, actually, as in the backing of the cushion, not here, the backing of the cushion. So the gnome fabric is what I'm going to use, because apparently she does love a gnome. So I thought, right, I think that'll do. And then I might use the bluey kind of like flowery fabric for this side. I might put some wadding on it. I don't know yet. We will see. I will make my decision when it's all done. I'll make my decision as to what I'm doing. So whether we're going to do that, yeah, as the flowery fabric or, well, not the flowery fabric, the wadding. I don't really know. Right, so let's see. Hello, Emma. Welcome, Emma, to this evening. How are you? Are you good? Have you had a good Wednesday? It is the middle of the week. Of course, we've got bank holiday on Monday, so that's exciting. Oh, look. Oh, can you see? Can you see how you can see it on the back, can't you? Obviously, the M on the back is going to be the same as the M on the front in a way. It won't be back to front, will it, an M? So I need a little bit more. I think I do love that heart. I'm thinking, kind of coming round to that heart. Yeah. This is gonna be a hard one to get away. Yeah, thank you, Dale. It's looking brilliant, isn't it? Really, really brilliant. And then the other little thing we're going to do is going to be fairly quick-ish, I think, to make. And then I might, depending on how I feel after I've done the other thing, I might come back and carry on with this. Or might do a bit of Alex's quilt, I don't know. We would see when we get to that stage. So the first thing I'm going to do is put all my stuffing back into here. That's in there. And then, look, I'm going to show you. There you go, look. M&S with a heart. Obviously, it looks... thank you, Brandy, for following me. It looks a bit messy at the minute because, obviously, we haven't done all the other ones. And then it needs to be ironed across here. But, yeah, what do you think of that? And I think it looks... Obviously, it's not the shop, M&S. It is Mel, and Steve. That's what it is. Hopefully that looks good. Right, so I'm going to fold that up. Yes, it does look great. Thank you so much. I'm going to fold that up and then I'm going to get on to my next little thing I want to do. I need to get some of my tea. I'm going to fold that up like that and put that there. So I know where that is for later. And some of my tea. And then we'll do the next thing. Oh, and Chirpy's going to go off. Oh, that's better. Right. Super cute. Thank you very much, Amber. Thank you very much. Right, so what we're going to do now is I've got my little, I got a new little, oh, I shouldn't show you that, it's a brand. My new little bag that's got scraps and stuff in it. And I'm going to do, I wonder if I'm going to do another crazy patchwork zippy pouch. I'm going to get the bits that I need. Green. Just say there. I'm just wondering. I'm good, thank you very, very much, Craig. I'm just about to make a zippy pouch. Dale, I'll give you the choice. Mint or dark green? What colour do you think? Dark green or mint? Which one? As you always watch me all the time. Well, I'll give you the choice. I'm very good, Craig. Are you feeling better? How is work? How has your work been lately? I know you said it was really tiring, weren't you, last time? But no, I've been really good, actually. I have just finished did some sewing of my grandma's flower cushion, dark green. Right, fine, okay. And, okay. Right. Next job is... you just need to find a... I don't think I've got a green zip. I think I'm going to get blue. Not blue. A blue. A white. A white. I think I've got green. Oh, it's Chappie. We missed him. Okay. Right. So let's do this one. So I'm going to do a little. I just got to do like a little zippy pouch. It's not going to be a big one. It's going to be like a, as in it's not going to be a massive. I'm going to do it crazy patchwork again. Like you know, I love doing crazy patchwork. And I'm going to do on a smallish bit of wadding. Oh, I'm going to need to put this back. There we go. Right, I got some little green bits to add in as well. There's one with a gnome on it. Isn't that cute? That's cute, that one. And yes, I hope you're good, Craig. Hello, Joanne. So we're just going to do a little bit of crazy patchwork that I love doing, and then turn it into a zippy pouch. Love that one. I think my friend Mel she'd love that as it's got a little gnome on it, but it might not be for Mel. I'm going to put a little bit of purple on it. It's getting dark now, isn't it? It's actually staying lighter now. Because we were having this discussion, weren't we, quite a while ago, weren't we? We haven't come back to that discussion recently. But it's getting... this is quite cute. Look at this one. This has got like a peach, like green with peach in it. No, I'd say actually the other way around. Peach with green. Yeah, so it's getting quite... staying lighter a lot longer now, which is good. That's what we want. I don't think I'm going to go all the way down there. I think I'm just going to go to there. It's pretty. It's very pretty, isn't it? You mean like the oh, that one there? That one there is definitely pretty, isn't it? I love that one. Put a bit of blue. I'm just like grabbing grabbing my scraps really and thinking, okay, we could do that, we could do that. I need to fold. Hello Frida, welcome to you this evening. Yes, there's going to be a lot in my next newsletter because I've got to write about when we went to Derry, Quilts UK. I've got to write about, I've just realised you can't actually see, sorry about that, there you go. How about that? I've just realised that's better. That's better. Can't say long, want to say Dolly is loving her new life with Lily Rose. Ah, I love that. I love that, Becky. I'm so happy. Oh, that makes my day, that does. That she loves that so much. Ah. But say I'm very, very happy. So Rachel says she's very happy that you're making Dolly very happy. Oh, super cute. Thank you for stopping by. Better to see you, my dear. Alright. There we go. There we go. We're going to put that one there. Yes, I'm just doing if you're just joining now, wondering what I'm doing a little bit of crazy patchwork for a zippy pouch that I'm going to be making. And just a little one tonight for someone. And don't want to put too much Christmas in it. I mean, I'm thinking, do we like, what about unicorns? Should we do unicorns? Let's do some unicorns. This is cute fabric. Look at that one. Really, really cute fabric. A little cute unicorns. Iflu. Hello, Iflu. Sweet. It is, isn't it? Sweet little unicorns. Everybody loves unicorns, don't they, Dale? Everybody does. Hello, kids writer. Assume you write for children. I think my sewing machine's going to need an oil soon. Lily loved to call them unicorns. 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 I love that. I love that. My I can't remember how old Lily is, Becky, but my little friend called Joshua, who's 5, he can't say quilters, so he says squilchers. He says they're so happy squilchers. It's so adorable. Really, really adorable. Oh, look, here's a green one. We'll put this green one in. Ah, unicorns. How funny. How funny indeed. Hello, Cher. Welcome to this evening. Yes, I'm probably going to stay. Well, I'd like to get this done actually. And if I get done by 10, great. If not, we'll stay a little bit later because I would love to get it finished. Pop that in there. Put that in there. Okay. Now we're going to do some more. What should we do? What should we do? Oh, this is a cute one. How about that one? It should be 5 because the scribbles. I love that. I love that. Oh, it's such a wonderful age, isn't it? It really is. 5 is the best age. Nah. Hello, Kay. Kay Debbie, welcome to you. You can't say anaesthetist. I know, even when you're an adult, it's sometimes difficult to say words, isn't it? What was it the other day? I was like trying to get my head around. Can't think what it was. But yeah, it's quite funny. Right, I'm going to do this one as well because this has got greens in it. This has got like a green. I'm going to go that way because I don't want it to be to, it's supposed to be crazy patchwork. So if we did it in lines, it's going to be flip and stitch process, but obviously that is not what we are doing. I'm going to put that, oh, that's what I've got to do. Got to go that way, because I need to flip it. There we go. Anaesthetist. Yeah, it's a really weird word, isn't it? Where does that even word come from? I mean, it's just such a long garbled. I can't even hardly spell it. Right, I'm going to do some spotty one. Let's do that one. Do another spotty one next to that spotty one, I reckon. Let's go like that. It's looking good, isn't it? What do you think of this? It's looking very, very crazy patchwork-ish. Hello, Tordo. Welcome to you. Hope you are well. So if you're just joining now, wondering what I'm doing and who I am, my name is Rachel and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association, and we're all about sewing for wellbeing. And right now I'm doing a bit of crazy patchwork to make a zippy pouch for someone. I'm going to do this one. I think that one would be very cute. Actually, I kind of want to, I think I need to do, oh no, it should be fine. It should be fine. Because I'm going to go fold it over there. So that could be quite long, actually. Yeah, it can be. Nice bit of long one. I'm here. These things are great. Oh, yeah, at the hospital. Oh, Lisa, I hope everything is good with you. And just, hope you had a good day. Yeah, so my plan tomorrow, I think, is I'm definitely going to have oh, no, your hubby's not very well. Oh, dear. I will send him our love and hugs. Hope he gets better soon. I hope they get that sorted for him. It's can be challenging, can't it? Have you got sewing with you, Lisa, to sit and do some sewing? You know me, when my daughter goes into hospital, I always do a bit of sewing. Got something. And then the nurses are like, what are you doing? I'm like, do you want to do something with me? Is what I would say. So, right, now, go do a little bit there. What can I put down there? No, we've done that one. We've done that one. This would be cute. That's quite green, isn't it? That's quite green. No, didn't pick anything up. Oh, that's a shame. Send out an SOS. Do you want me to like send you something on a carrier pigeon? send something to Lisa. She needs something to keep her calm. Didn't have the time. Oh. I hope he's not going to be in for too long, Lisa. I hope you can get back to normal family life soon. Bless him. Okay, so we're going to put a little pin in there. I don't need this bit because I'm going to snip that bit off. There. Yeah, so tomorrow is newsletter writing day. I'm going to, a few little emails to finish in the morning. I'm actually going to have a lay-in tomorrow. That's the plan. I'm actually going to have a lay-in. It is the first time in I don't know how long. And I kind of need to, I think, tomorrow. And did we do that one? I think that one we can put up there, actually. Let me just put this one's going to go here. Yeah, so that will be nice. Treat myself to a lane. You should be going to bed, but if I'm watching live. Oh, so therapeutic. Thank you very much, Becky. Thank you. That makes my day, that does. You can just listen to me and listen to my sewing machine and talk about my adventures in the quilting world. So yes, I'm going to be a couple of emails to finish off in the morning, then I can start the grand newsletter writing tomorrow, and then yeah, just get on with that really. And like I said, I'm going to have a lay-in. That's the first thing tomorrow. Because I've literally, I don't know how many days I've been on the go for. I literally have just been like, I don't know, the last couple of weeks, I think, you know, like sometimes you get to that point where you're like, yeah, I need to lay in. Or basically you just need that day when your alarm clock doesn't go off. That's what you go. What do you think, Dale? Do you think it's looking great? I'm hoping that you're liking it. So I've got one more bit to go. And then I'm going to, I don't think I want the black. Ballet shoes. Oh, no. Let's do that bit again. I quite like that bit. That bit's quite nice. Hello, Sharon. Welcome. So I'm going to put this bit down. I think I might have to go that way. Because I'm not actually going to trim up here anyway. So that should be fine. So we need to send out a sewing pack to Lisa. To get, oh, here comes P. P, we haven't seen you for ages. Hope you are good. It feels like ages. It might not be ages. Okay. So, and Sandra as well. Here comes Sandra. So next, what we're going to do next is, I'm just going to pop away my scraps into that bag. Yeah, so when we went to the Chocolatey World place on Saturday, Eloise and I went, we did actually they did give us some free chocolate as we walked in, which was rather nice. But obviously I can't have it because it's got dairy in it. And so I was just saying, Dale, do you like it? What do you think? How do you think it's coming out? Do you think it looks cute? Yeah, so we did get some free chocolate anyway. But it did come in a little bag. It came in this little bag. But you don't have to pay for it. You had to pay £1.50 for it, as in the bag, not the chocolate. And that was really quite nice. Okay, so your next choice, your next decision, Dale, is, I'm only doing this because you've got your birthday coming up, giving you loads of decisions to make. Do we go blue? What do you think? Blue zip, purple zip, or the white zip? What do you reckon? While you're deciding that, I'm going to put in purple. Okay. While you've done that, I'm just going to put my my blanket stitch on, because I've got to do those. You know, like when I've done the crazy patchwork in the past. Purple. Lisa says purple as well, and Becky says purple. Amazing. We're going for purple, people. We're going for purple. So here we go. Yeah, so I'm just going to do that blanket stitch along here. Just to blanket stitch those edges down. And then I've got to do some lettering on it as well, like, you know, like the other ones. I've got to do a special lettering on it. Well, a number and lettering on it. I'm going to go that way. Your visitor will be there soon. I'm just going to do the lettering, and then you can see the lettering, Dale. So just, if you can, hold on for a minute. You'll see why. Gotta go that way. And that way. Okay. Just thinking, I wonder why. You will soon see. Okay, so do that there. Hello, Delina. Ah, Delina has come back, and Delina is from Venice. That's where you're from. You are from Venice. I was telling my husband all about you last night. I was like, Delina's from Venice. I'd love to go to Venice. One day I will go to Venice. So taking all the little snippy bits off. Yes! I knew you were. I knew you were. But Venice is really interesting, isn't it? Because it's good. You've got those water things that like stop all the water coming in. Those little bollardy, what are they called? Those I can't think what they're called. Barriers. That's the word. They got those barriers. To stop the flooding. And then they're stopping cruise ships or something going into Venice now. I remember vaguely something about that. Reading about something like that on the news. Stop it flooding. Just to make sure it's straight. I mean, I'm gonna box the corners off on it because I think this is gonna be quite nice with the boxy corners because it's quite a big-ish one. This one, bigger than I usually kind of do. Just like tipping it over. Hello, Raquel. Welcome, welcome. Oh, okay, that's not helpful. That's fine. I need to go there. Just realise it's like, gotta snip it a little bit more. Yeah, I'm definitely going to box the corners off this one because I think it'd be nice. You get quite a bit of bits and bobs and stuff in it. I'm kind of lining it, obviously, you know, because it's crazy patchwork and I've done so many of these. I mean, I could use a ruler and everything to make it straighter, but I'm not. So, right. So, where did that one? I am from... Oh, the gnomes are going to be upside down, just so you know. So, Delina, I am from the south coast of the UK. I'm from Brighton. That is where I am from. So, yeah. And it is nearly 20 past 9 here. Right, so now I'm going to do the lettering. Hello, Roz. Welcome to you. I'm just going to do this. Oh, hang on. No, back on the straight stitch. Back on the straight stitch. Hello, India. Welcome to you, India. Ah, yes. Have you ever been to Brighton? Delina, have you ever been to Brighton? Snip it off. Hello, me. me on TikTok. Very inventive, I must admit. Right, I can show you in a minute what I'm doing. I'll do round the bottom. I definitely think this is going to need, this machine is oiling at some point. Right, now I'm going to do this one and then I'm going to show you what it looks like and see what you think. Obviously then I'll put the zip on, but thinking it will look good. A little snippies keep getting in my way. Yeah, so I'm using, I've done some crazy patchwork on this zippy pouch, and I'm using binding to, Tash is here. I'm using binding to create like the lettering and the numbers. on it. Hello, Monica. Welcome, welcome, Monica. I'm nearly done. Well, the lettering anyway. So hopefully, Dale, if you're still there, I will show you in a second. Oh, itchy nose tonight. Must be the wadding. Hello, Crafty. Okay, literally I need like a minute. I'm literally nearly done. Because I think this is going to make you smile, Dale. This is going to make you smile. And then you can go off. Right. One more little stitch around and then I'll show you. I don't want it to flick up. Right. Here we go. So Dale, look. It's for you, for your... You can't see it. Hang on. It's for your birthday, Dale. It's for your birthday. Look. That's why I got you to choose it. I'll pop it in the post to you. You can go now. So I'll carry on doing it. And the fabric I've got for the inside, I'm going to use that one. It's because Dale is turning 60 on Sunday. So, yeah, I know. Look, so you got a D and you got a 60 and I'm going to turn it into a zippy pouch for you. And I'll pop it in the post. Ah, you're welcome. So you've chosen your own zip. You've chosen that. You've chosen most of the green. So that's good. So and then that's going to be the lining. Look, I'm going to use that as the lining. That's the one I got in Northern Ireland. I put mine like that. If you want to dash, you can dash. Everybody else can see it finished. You're welcome. I will pop it in the post to you. Right. Okay. We're gonna finish this for Dale now because she's gonna dash off. Right. So I'm gonna pop that one on there. Yeah. So I'm gonna put boxy corners on it, and then I might. No. See you later. Bye. I might. We'll see how we go. I might do some of Alex Hellawell's what do you call it? Alex Hellawell's quilt. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we go. So yeah. So I've had quite a busy. I mean, busy-ish day. We watched a fun film this afternoon, which was quite good, called The Magic Faraway Tree. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. Because recently, obviously, it was at the cinema, wasn't it? And obviously, it's come out now. You can rent it. That's the right word. You don't mean to do. You can download it. You'll put it over there. And so yeah, it was really cute. I love the little fairy that's in it. Oh, here comes Brenda's stitch. Welcome to you this evening. I'm just doing a little zippy pouch. Put that in there. Just making sure I know where the right side of it is. So yeah, so what have you guys been up to? What have you Have you had a good Wednesday? It's bank holiday here in the UK on Monday. And I don't really know what I'm going to be doing bank holiday Monday. Probably just going to be the same day, same lovely sewing day. Gonna get rid of all my little thingies. Hello FB, welcome to you. Okay, so I'm going to make sure it's upright. Make sure that's upright. Okay, let me have a little look. I want to make sure the D is at the top. Right. Now I'm gonna do boxy corners on it. Hello Petals, welcome to you. Oh, let me just check the zip actually. Oh, that's gonna be fine. That is gonna be absolutely fine. So that was a bit jammy. That was. I just realised. Boxy corners. That one. That one. I think I'm gonna do a whole inch on this one because it's quite big. It's quite a big zippy pouch. So I'm going to do a whole inch. Actually, I need to move that one up to there. Yeah, so tomorrow, let's talk about tomorrow. I'm going to carry on with that cushion. Tomorrow night, I'm going to carry on with that cushion for my friend for their wedding. And then, thank you, Monica, for liking my live. And then, what am I going to do then? I'm going to... Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, of course. I've got the labels for the quilts to do. So I've actually piled up loads of quilts. You know, I was doing them before on my other machine. So tomorrow night, I'm going to be in my little sewing room because I love the machine. I do love this machine, but I love the machine, the other one. And I prefer doing labels on that. So that is what the plan is for tomorrow. Crack on with those. And... oh, I might, and I've got to get back to Anna's quilt as well, doing those cat blocks. That I've got to do, so I might do some of those. And yeah, just generally see how the evening goes tomorrow. Sewing a zippy pouch for a friend's 60th birthday. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hello, who's that? Isabel? Hi, Isabel. Thank you so much for following me. Oh, hang on. Okay, so now we can put the zip in. And I do like putting zips in. There was a stage when I did not like putting zips in. But I kind of got to the stage where, you know what? Actually, it's quite good fun putting a zip in. Snip off this little bit here. Yeah, so hopefully you saw the little video, a 20-second video anyway, that I put up on my TikTok reel. It's also on my other social media as well, but we put it up on there. And when we went to Cats Protection to drop off those quilts to them, which was absolutely amazing. So lovely. It's such a wonderful charity to get involved in. And so we've ordered more labels for our Operation Warm Beans to put on the quilts for the pussycats. It was so lovely. It was so lovely. There was a cat that kept trying to jump out. It was really funny. Hello, Kathy Joy. Hello, Tess. Welcome to you. So yeah, it was really such a lovely day. Beryl and I had a lovely, lovely day, and we're just going to be making more and dropping them off and delivering them to the UK Cat Centre. That is the plan. Right, let's do this one. Get this little zip in. I'm going to move the zip in a minute because it is right in the way. I'm going to move it back. This has got quite a big zip, what do you call it? Zip tag? What do you call it? Zip tag? A zip tag on it. Oh, I just think I know what I have got to do at some point, because I'm actually teaching next Wednesday. I'm teaching the top tote bag. I've got a little workshop I'm going to go and do. And yeah, so that That I need to prep. We're going to do that as well because I need to, because I've got the bags made. Do you remember the top tote bags that we made the other day? So I've got the top tote bags made, but I need to do it like processes, so they have like little bits, little like sections of it, like steps of it basically. So that's what I generally do. Right. Put that there, put that there. Snip that off. Let's get back to this one. And then I'm going to make sure the D is upside down because I don't think Dale will want her D upside down. Just thought I'd make her a little gift. Because she's been one of my very, very early followers, has lovely Dale, right from like almost from the beginning. I thought, wow, turning 60 is a big birthday. Put that there, put that there. Oh, starting to feel a little bit tired. Quite a long day. Yeah, I definitely need to. Used to be scared of zips too. I know, Tash, isn't it funny? I mean, it's quite okay on this machine actually, but on my other one, I would always like change the foot over because it's that makes it easier. But this one seems to. There is a different machine, so it seems to work quite well with zips. But yeah, I tried to use that popper tape actually on one of them I was going to do, and it was a big old disaster because they didn't line up. The poppers didn't line up. I think after this one, yeah, change the foot. Yeah, I mean, I do sometimes. I haven't on this one because it's so, yeah, it seems to be all right. But right, so now we're going to do. I need to do that top stitch. Looking quite good actually. Looking quite good indeed. Smooth it all out. That's the plan. Lovely little pouch. Yeah, it's going to be quite cute. I thought I'd make her one. And then I'm probably done with zippy pouches because I've made quite a lot, haven't I, recently, for all my people's turning big birthdays. I've got to get back on that. Get back to that cat quilt. That's what I'll do. Make those cat blocks. So just doing a little top stitch going across it. Hello, Tony. Welcome to you, Tony Shepherd. Hope you're good. Yes, I'm going to get back to that thing. Carry on with I'm also going to carry on with the Patchwork of Crosses block, the Patchwork Crosses quilt. Right, so I'm getting that one done sometime soon. That'd be nice to get that finished. Right, so now I mean to make sure my zip is open, so when I turn it through, we don't have a problem. And yeah, I think this is gonna work very, very well. And then we'll do those boxy corners. Oh, look at she knows. I'd love to know, do any of you get itchy noses from the wadding? I don't know what it is. I mean, I do have an allergy to lanolin, so it could be that. I don't know. I don't think it is. I mean, it's cotton and polyester. I don't think so, but anyway. Make sure I know where my zip is. There it is. My zip's up there. The British Plain. Welcome to you, the British Plain. I was just thinking that I've actually got to type this up as a pattern, because for my crafty stitchers people, I'm actually going to be doing it as a workshop, not long. Yeah, so I'm not going to get away with doing a zippy pouch for ages, because I've got to be doing it as a workshop. I just remembered. I think it might be July, I don't know. Hello Hussein, welcome to this evening. I'm just finishing off my little zippy pouch for someone for their birthday. Yeah, we need to do some tote bags, don't we? We were going to do, here comes Mary the Cozy. We were going to do some tote bags, weren't we? I will build that in at some point. I will think, yeah, we can do a little tote bag. But actually, hello Mary. Hello Mary, how are you? Are you good? I'm just doing a little little zippy pouch for Dale, who's turning 60. The Eurovision was amazing, Mary. It was really, really good. And I did sew for 4 hours all the way through it. It was amazing. Well, I'd say all the way through. I think the last half an hour I gave up, because actually it was about 11:30 at night and I was like, oh. But it was great fun. It always is great fun. Right, so before I turn it through, I just want to, or do those boxy corners, I just want to make sure. I know I've got these holes, so make sure there's no other holes. There we go, which we shouldn't have. Then we can do the corners. This is going to be really cute, this one. And, oh, my needle's come unthreaded. Must have just pulled that out when I wasn't looking. Let's pop that back in. There we go. Yeah, it was great fun. We had some of our popcorn, we had some of our little snacks. It's always a great entertaining evening, most definitely. Hello Carmilla, hope you are good. Yeah, so if you're just joining now and wondering what I'm doing, I make a little zippy pouch. Tonight we've been doing some trapunto quilting, we've done the crazy patchwork, making a little done some planning of my cushion as well. So we had quite a busy evening actually, haven't we? And if you haven't followed me before, please do click on the little follow button. And also we'll have a YouTube channel as well, which you're welcome to go and have a look at that at some point. And so all of my TikTok lives do go on TikTok. No, don't go on TikTok. They go on YouTube. So if you miss any of them, you can go on to YouTube, my YouTube channel, and you can go and watch them back if you want to. And if if there's anything like, say, that I'm making that you want to see how I made it again, then you can go and find it on YouTube and put me on pause. And then you can work out how to make it if you want to. That would not be a problem at all. There we go. So I see the bag I'm working on. So actually it's a zippy pouch actually. This one is Mary. And just made it for one of my TikTok followers who is called Dale. And she's followed me right from the beginning actually, bless her. And she is turning 60 on Sunday. So I'm going to pop this in the post to her. And yeah, so that's who it's for. I got to choose some stuff earlier before she dashed off. She didn't know. I did it as a little surprise. And her favourite green fabric. So it's looking good. It's looking good. And what else? Yeah, so don't forget, I always have a TikTok shop as well. So if you haven't seen that, please do go and have a little look. I got some other zippy pouches that I've made, and some of my kits and some fabrics and stuff like that in the TikTok shop. You can go and have a look at. And yes, it's very sweet. So look, so it's got 60 and it's got a D on there. I think that's okay. I think that's worked out very well. That just needs to be snipped there, and then I'm going to fill the hole, or not fill, stitch the hole up. Yeah, so I did a bit of, I can show you actually, Mary, because I've got it literally sitting in front of me. So tomorrow night I'm going to be doing some more on it. I'm making a cushion for my friends for their wedding in June, well, their wedding vow renewal actually in June, on the 6th of June. And I'm making a cushion with a process called trapunto quilting. So it's like puffing all the letters out. I will grab that in a second to show you what it looks like. Gotta make sure I put one of our labels in this, because I think she's gonna want those labels. There we go. Ah, you're curious. Yes. Be curious. You're going to love it. Right, let me just see how this has come out. Make sure there's no anomalies going on that I need to resolve. I don't think there are. Ah, there we go. So cute. There, that's that side. And that is that side. That is the D. I quite like the 60. It's quite cute actually. And with the purple zip, the green thingies, and thank you. So I'll get that. We will get that in the post today, and I'm going to put don't know, maybe some sweets, some sweets in it. Let me show the trapunto thing. It is here. So what it is, I'm just going to put that there so I don't lose it. Ah, thank you, Tash. And did you see this earlier, Tash, as well? I don't remember if you were around when I was doing this bit, but so basically this is called trapunto. So this is, I'm going to actually move my screen. Hold on a minute, because my computer, I'm really getting tired. My sewing machine was in the way. So look, so it's got M&S and then a heart. And it's for Mel and Steve. And then I'm going to be tomorrow. Oh, you saw it doing a little bit. I know, Mary, I know. So basically, you can kind of see, look. Actually, you might be able to see it. There, can you see that? So what I did was I drew drew it on with like one of those ironable, pens you can iron off, the heat resistant pen, that's the one. And I drew it on, and then I've stitched it round. I think you might be able to see it better on the back. There you can, look. Can you see the stitching on the back here? And then what you do is you make, so it's got backing fabric on it there, and you make like a little tiny little hole, and then you push into it like stuffing, like pillow stuffing, and then it makes like a 3D effect. That is what my my ghost quilt, that's how I've done my ghost quilt. So it's called trapunto quilting. And yeah, so the rest of the lettering says 15 years, because they are this is wild. It is very cool, isn't it? And yeah, so Mary, you did see the ghost one then, because that's hanging up here over there. Anyway, so it's got 15 years, and then it's also got the date underneath. So it's got 6th of the 6th, 2026, and which is going to be all down here. So tomorrow night I'm going to carry on doing this, because I've got, this is obviously for their vow renewal, and then I've got fabric for the back. I'm going to make it into a cushion. So it's quite big at the minute. It's going to go a bit smaller. It's going to be like 18-inch cushion, I think it's going to be when it's finished. That is the plan. That is the plan. So yeah, so there you go, my lovely people. And so it's nearly 10 o'clock, and I will probably leave it there actually. Yeah, we'll do some more of this tomorrow night. I can't get over that. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, look up trapunto quilting. And do you know what? It's a really, really, really fun thing to do. It's really easy to do. I mean, I've literally just freehand drawn it on the fabric and then stitched it all the way around, and then used like a little stuffing to stuff it through. So tomorrow night, yeah, you go and look it up as well, Tash. So tomorrow night I'm going to be on, I reckon 7:30 UK time, probably about the same time again as this, and I'm going to be doing more of this. So I'm going to be starting. I'll be doing all of the 15 years tomorrow. I'll see how much we get done, because then what I'm going to do after, when I've done that the letter, I've done the trapunto one, I'm going to embroider all the way around in the inside. So that's what I need to do. I need to decide. I might do that in a minute. I need to decide what colour I'm going to do it. So I might do it like a Still a pale blue, but a slightly darker blue, I think, all the way around. Yeah, so that is what the plan is. But thank you so much, everybody, for spending the evening with me. It's always really lovely to chat with you. And if you're new to us, then do go and have a look at our website. Our membership's completely free. Our website details is in the bio. You can go and have a look in there. And yes, I'm going to be around tomorrow night. So have a good day, have a good Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow. See you later. Bye.